Hi, welcome to TheDoorTalks, where today we review the 90s classic, Ninja Scroll.
Ninja Scroll.
You just watched it yesterday?
I watched it, 2 days ago.
2 days ago. I've seen it twice now. Before giving any sort of reviews or scores or anything, can you give me like a sentence review of it?
That sums it up.
What was your reaction after watching it?
Rapey. Too much phaser. Do you notice the phaser that they put
When they're outside in the storm.
outside the sun? The samurai shit was really cool.
I'm going to smash through the plot in some sort of order, and then we're going to get to the main cool bit of the film.
Spoilers.
Loads of spoilers throughout. It's kind of a review thing. Okay, so you've got Jubei, who's the cool ninja guy. He's Samurai Jack. He's wandering through town.
He's a bit of Cowboy Bebop as well.
A little bit Cowboy Bebop-y.
Yeah.
Quick, just mention for that first scene where the three people attack him on the bridge.
Yeah.
And there's a man inside a mechanical man suit.
Oh, yeah, that was really interesting.
Who shoots through his hand, and then Jubei tries to cut him, and he pops out, and he's this little man, and his hand was just a gut.
What was also really interesting was the fact that that was never mentioned ever again, or no one ever saw it.
No one else had mechanical dwarf suit, midget suits.
No, I think maybe that was just to establish that you're not in normal world.
Yeah,
maybe.
It's like sort of technically advanced, weird, but yeah.
Odd.
So he's a wandering samurai, a ronin, I think you would probably call him something like that.
I don't know if he's had a master. They
We have to
wonder
watch
because
Ronin,
they've
by the
been
way,
killed. Oh, fuck off! One.
With
What's the colour of the boathouse?
Yes.
Lincoln. Yeah, that one.
The Yamashiro clan are sending a shitload of gold to pay the Shogun of the Dark,
Okay.
whoever that may be.
Okay.
The boat crashes,
Okay.
so to protect the gold, they hire the 8 devils of I can't remember what, to go and attack the town, protect the gold, and keep it all hush-hush. So then they basically poison everyone in the town.
Well, they don't, but yeah.
No, they do poison everyone in the town.
Yeah, they poison them. And they say it's going to be.
They say it's a plague.
Yeah.
So then everyone, all the surrounding towns clear off to protect this gold. That's the main gist, but the government has sent Dakuman, or Dakuan, the little Yoda man, to basically get that gold and stop the Shogun of the Dark and the Yamashiro clan.
Okay.
That's sort of the plot.
I'm sure if the government know about it.
Yeah, but they're trying to sneak in there.
In there.
So then he offers Jubei a bit of cash, 100 gold pieces, to help him stop the Yamashiro clan / Shogun of the Dark, basically. And he does the old Snake Plissken thing with the blue toxin virus, where he stabs him with a thing. It's the same as Escape from New York, or Escape from LA. Both of them are the same fucking plot. So yeah, and Jubei basically gets poisoned, so he has to help. A local clan nearby goes to investigate this plague and see what's happened, and all the ninjas / samurai guys get fucking destroyed by some sort of rock man with helicopter blades.
Yeah, scary dude.
And only one of them survives. Kagero, who is the poison, the food taster.
Poison tester.
The food taster. So Kagero, the female, the only one to survive the attack, gets attacked by Rockman.
Grabbed.
Rockman, who is Kasai. And he basically the girls in this film don't have a good time. They're really badly treated.
It's mostly her, if I'm being honest with you. It's mostly her.
Well, none of the women have
quite empowered, if I'm being honest. The other ones...
Yeah, well, they don't have a good time, do they? Let's be honest. No women ends nicely.
Well, there's one that it does end nicely, and that's the bomb girl. She's
Not
fine
really.
in the end, isn't she?
No.
Well, she comes out on top in terms of all of those ones.
Yeah, but she dies. All the women.
She does die.
All the women,
they all die.
Yeah, Rock Guy basically he's basically going to rape her. He sort of touches her up and licks her all over and kisses her.
Yeah.
Then Jubei turns up, quite nonchalantly going, I'm just going to chill in this little shack, in the little temple thing. Yeah. And he's like, can you just fuck off? I'm just trying to chill here.
Yeah, and he's like, do you have the directions for this place?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they have a bit of a fist fight, and then you realise this Rock Guy is basically indestructible.
Yeah.
Jubei manages to poke one of his eyes out. So Kagero and Jubei are free, working with Yoda Plant Man.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah.
Who's the poisoner, and they are trying to get to the gold. But in their way are the 8 devils, starting with the sexually harassment Rockman, Tessai. What happens to Tessai, Mark?
Tessai just gets fingers chopped off, I think.
His fingers chopped off.
He starts melting because that girl has like poison mouth.
Yes.
She's got bad mouth, and he just like licks inside that bad mouth, and then basically a couple of hours later, that mouth starts rotting his body away. Yeah. And he doesn't feel it for a while, which is quite strange. But he goes after Jinbei and dies quite badly because he gets cut in half because he's just overly confident about his skin. Well,
he throws his old boomerang thing and then gets his hand cut off and then can't catch it and it just stabs him straight for the head.
Just like the guy in Mad Max.
Yes. Number 2, we have...
Although it was quite cool, with that guy, with Rock Guy, when he tried to kill Jinbei, but like he sort of was like, he grabbed onto his face and then he was like trying to like get in with his last like
Oh yeah, and then it shows the face.
Yeah, it shows the face.
That is really cool. Next we have Snake Lady, who has a snake in a place only a woman can have.
Oh yeah, interesting.
She has tattoos all over her body. She's called Benisato.
Or does she have tattoos all over her body?
Or are they snakes that are really flat and asleep?
They're snakes that are asleep. Yeah.
She basically attacks him, comes into snakes, but then Immune Poison Kagero comes over and saves her.
Saves him.
She's in it twice. She dies by electrocution.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
By Electric Man.
Yeah.
Who has a little...
He's got a good power.
He's got some sort of Vulcan... Basically, I got a lot of... I've just played Metal Gear Solid 3. I'm getting a lot of Metal Gear Solid 3 vibes.
You did say this.
You've got Vulcan.
I don't think he's very Vulcan-y. I think he's
like a lightweight Vulcan. He's more of a dainty Vulcan.
I know, but his thing is the tether. Yes. I feel like he can only do it with the tether. But I thought it was a really cool... What, the teeth thing?
Just speaking through like a phone, you can speak together.
Miles away, and it's just like, how did he send it all the way there, though? Yeah, you have to go and just give it to him and just...
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe he's got multiple ones. I think he's got like, who's this? He picks up that phone, and that's like that line.
It's just like different, like a spider's web.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
But I thought it was a very cool little idea.
But then couldn't he just like electrocute that guy's teeth and just be like sending it to anybody who really wanted to?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, wow.
Also, I really like the whole thread on the sword thing. So when Jubei fights and he loses his sword, he's got a little thread on it.
Oh yeah, I thought it was really cool.
Pulls it back into his hand. That came handy
quite a lot, actually.
Yeah.
It was like there was a lot of like unbreakable little tiny threads.
The strongest thing ever. It reminded me of Attack of the Clones, where Obi-Wan falls off the thing when he's fighting, and he's like holding on to that little wire.
Tiny little wire.
And he's got two people in this.
That wire must be just like wrapping around his hand and just wrecking.
He is going out with Gemma.
Yeah.
But also...
He's going out with her. Trying to be my boyfriend,
Gemma. But then another lady.
It feels like Gemma's fucking everyone.
Yeah, basically Gemma's fucking everybody, but Electric Guy is his main squeeze.
Yeah.
But then one of the other devils loves Electric Guy, and he goes like,
is the other
"I'm
devil...
sorry, you disgust me."
Yeah,
when she says she's in love
for you. Yeah.
I'm in love with you, Electric Man.
But which one was she? She's the gunpowder one, right?
Okay, next we have Gunpowder Lady.
Okay.
Who can somehow control gunpowder and make it
control
explode.
Rats. And she control rats and put the rats in different places.
She put gunpowder rat and chucked it, I think.
Well, then, but why put the gunpowder inside the rat if she can already set the gunpowder on fire? Why does she need to send the rat in there?
Well, she kills
surgery and then sew this rat back up.
We're making this really complicated, but we're going to keep going. So basically, she kills Electric Man because she's jealous of Electric Man, or she doesn't. No, sorry, it's more she didn't like the fact he's turned her down. So
yeah, well, no, I thought it was that.
Yeah, so she puts loads of gunpowder in rats. Then we have Hornet Man or the Pain from Metal Gear Solid 3.
He was pretty good. I liked his back.
Yeah, but what's that thing that people are scared of, where it's things with loads of holes together? There's a name. It was all over Facebook a few years. No. There's that thing where loads of little holes in something where you can't see. It's like trypophobia.
Oh right.
Yeah, it was very much like that.
Yeah, no, it was very odd that. To be honest. But I just don't know how he lives. Does he live?
The beast
they got inside his stomach, though, didn't they?
Yeah, because when they're in the water, yeah. So he basically gets his leg chopped off, then drowns, and all the bees, the hornets.
I feel like everything that was like when Jinbei killed all these people, a lot of them just killed themselves.
They were all too cocky, I thought.
They were all too cocky, yeah. Like he didn't actually. Who did he kill, really?
B-Man.
Okay, he killed.
No, he stabs B-Man. Like he literally cuts all his leg off.
Straight up killed B-Man. Straight up killed Blind Swordsman.
Okay, so let's quickly talk about Blind Swordsman. I actually really liked him, and they didn't really mention him early in the film. He just suddenly shit when he's putting on the guy, and we've said 8. Okay, Blind Swordsman, because he's not in any other scenes.
No, he isn't in any other scenes. It's weird. But neither's B-Man, really.
No, but he at least interacts with other characters.
Yeah, B-Man was a bit weird, though. Thinking back to B-Man. Sorry, quickly, just going back.
The Hornets.
It was the Hornets, but it was very odd that that girl was just completely fine.
Oh, I completely forgot about where she's got stuff in her sleeves like petals.
Yeah, it was just petals, and essentially she just goes at it, and it's like, oh, you got to hold them off, and it seems like she could probably do it for days.
Not to talk about Metal Gear Solid 3 again, but do you not think of Ocelot where he's spinning his gun?
Well, and spinning his gun to get rid of the bees.
And also there's a bit where all of them are stood on a bridge looking down, and it's the same shot as the fucking Cobras at the start of Metal Gear 3.
Oh my god, you've seen...
I'm just going to force Metal Gear 3 into this.
Okay,
the Blind Swordman's, that's actually a really cool fight. He's got super hearing.
That is a cool fight, yeah.
And he knows where the light's coming from, so he can shine it in people's eyes, and then he dies by
basically being. He thinks he hears a sword, which I thought was really cool because she puts a sword into like the bit of bamboo.
Stick of bamboo, yeah.
Yeah, and then he thinks he's hearing the sword going, so he puts it against that. But actually,
it's not. He thinks it's Jubei's sword.
He thinks it's Jubei's sword, but actually it's her sword because.
And then I think he just stabs him.
And he just stabs through him. Yeah,
yeah, that's
I
pretty
thought
cool.
It was really cool. I thought it was a good way to kill him.
Then we've got the Shadow guy.
Oh, he was quite good.
He could chop through shadows, and he had that kind of Wolverine. Not Wolverine.
He had like a claw that
shot out.
He was quite cool. Yeah, I like that one.
He could control people's with his mind by fingering them, though.
Yes, I thought that was odd. I feel like I don't think he. Like, I feel like it was.
Has the wet fingers, and it cut, and then the next thing is she's suddenly under control.
Yeah.
Then earlier in the film, when that woman has got the plague, but not really got the plague, and she walks into town, and he's whispering.
Yeah.
So did he finger the dying woman? Is he controlling her?
Maybe she's got to put something in her or something, like a weird little potion or something.
Like I say, Kagero and all the women do not have a good time.
No,
it's like a bit beyond like
Kagero gets raped non-stop. And then the one time that she actually wants to have consensual sex.
Oh, it's so brutal.
He's just like, nah, I got fit.
So basically, he's got this virus in him, and the only way to cure it, the old man says, although I think
poison with poison wouldn't work.
I thought the old man was just thinking, I'm going to get him shagged.
I think that was it. He's going to die, and I'm going to get him shagged. I've actually not got an antidote for this poison. I completely forgot to get one.
Yeah, so you got a poison with poison. So it's like you've been shot with a bullet. You got to shoot that bullet out with another bullet. But then you find out at the end he kisses her anyway, and the kiss is good enough.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that does work. Oh, but she dies brutally. Actually, I forgot.
Oh, she just gets stabbed in the back.
Yeah, stabbed in the back by Gemma.
So let's just get to the fucking Gemma twat chin one.
Yeah, Gemma. I still don't understand why he's dead. How is he dead?
So Gemma used to be in the Yamashiro clan, and then he betrayed everybody and tried to kill Jubei. Yeah. So Jubei cut his head clean fucking off. Yeah. So then fast forward, we'll have 5 years. Yeah. He's now actually the Dark Lord of the Shogun thing. He's been controlling everything. Yeah. And he's also been the Chamberlain for pretty much the whole film.
The Chamberlain.
So he's the Chamberlain for the past 2 days. So I think when she's going back and talking...
No, I don't think she does. I don't think it's them.
He's there for the past 2 days.
Yeah, the last 2 days, but I don't think that's them.
Well, he's been the Chamberlain at some point where he's made the swap. So he turns up pretending to be the Chamberlain, and then he morphs his face. Yeah. He's like, ha, and this guy, look at this guy's chin. It's the most ridiculous fucking thing. He had the power of immortality? Yeah. Resurrection. So I looked into this after, because he just has control of his entire body. Yeah. So if his arm gets cut off, he can just put it back on and control it to fit back together. Yeah. But it never gets explained how. And early in the film, he gets his head cut clean off. So you think, did he get his head cut off, and then he just went, I'm going to learn this and somehow morph.
No, maybe I think he knew before then, maybe. Or maybe he realised that I can control all this shit.
Once he's got his head cut off.
Yeah, he never knew, because he never got any fingers cut off or anything like that. I mean, when would you know? If I got a cut, I don't think I probably would use the power if I had it, but I wouldn't ever just be like, I'm going to try and put this back together. Yeah. But I think maybe it just happened, and he was like, actually, I can push this back together in my mind.
Yeah, he had the most unbelievable power. The rest of them, I'd be like, yeah, I can believe you can control snakes or bees. Like, hornets is probably actually not that bad, hard to do. Yeah,
or just, be able to slip into shadows.
Yeah, maybe it's more of not so literal. Maybe it's more like, I can hide in shadows. And being a blind swordsman, that was nothing supernatural, really.
Yeah, that was quite a cool one, yeah. I think you're right there. And also the gunpowder person, essentially Harley Quinn, I always kept thinking she was alright. I think so. I thought she was just very much like
a lot of her gunpowdering, it could have been the wind. She doesn't really use psychic abilities. It just seems to go where she wants it to go. I think she just knows. And she puts in that guy with no arms.
Oh,
so the guy at the start of the film gets his arms cut off, who's one of the original ninjas who gets killed, and he's like, and then he just explodes.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah, because the mouth's all sewn up.
But I feel like that. How did they get that guy and keep him alive?
Yeah, with his arms cut off. I know.
Yeah, how did they even?
Because I kind of forgot about him. I was like, oh, he's here now. What's he doing here? How's
he? I thought it was a mirage, but
he explodes.
Yeah, he fully explodes.
So how do they kill Gemma?
They put him in some molten hot gold. Which somehow, I don't understand how...
It got so hot!
The molten hot gold stayed in that wooden boat on the sea. I don't understand how it wouldn't just go, oh, it's getting hot, burn through,
down.
Burn through the floor, and then instantly cool, and then you'd be fine. To be honest, I think...
It's a good way of killing if you're going to kill an individual... Like, I was thinking of Captain Scarlet.
Into... quarters,
Captain Scarlet
put them in boxes, and then just send them far away. It's so easy.
No, but not that second. He didn't have parcel force. He couldn't have done that minute.
He couldn't have done that, but just separate them. And
no, but in the situation, it makes a lot of sense.
When the heads are keep coming back together, it's like, no.
Yeah, push them away.
And it's like, oh god, fucking coming back again. It's like, oh, what's happened to him? Oh, he's halfway through his head. We left him. We shouldn't have gone for that meal. He's going to come back and he's half ahead, and he's just slowly putting his body back. And he's like, no, cut him bits, and then he just
liquidize his bits.
Yeah, literally liquidize him and just spread him out into not the sea. One bit in a sea, one bit in a lake, one bit on top of a mountain. Just pour him out into people's drinks. Let them drink him. Wee him out. Go anywhere. Shit it out into a mountain. I don't know.
Now, Mark, have you seen Aladdin and the Prince of Thieves, the third Aladdin movie with Sean Connery as Aladdin's dad?
What? Are you kidding? What? That's not a thing.
It is. It's a film. Have you seen Return of the Jafar? That's Aladdin 2. And then the third one is Aladdin Prince of Thieves. Sean Connery turns up as Aladdin's dad, and they're looking for King Midas's hand that turns everything gold. Have you seen it?
No.
I feel like we watched it on VHS.
No.
Anyway, at the end, the bad guy's a big fight, And he's like, no! And he catches the hand, and he falls into the gold, and he turns into gold. Anyway, I was just thinking about the whole thing.
Okay.
It's this, but it really reminds like, I've seen all this before. Have I made up Sean Connery being in this?
I feel like you have. I honestly feel like you have. I feel like Sean Connery's popped up in so many things as people. Highlander, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. It's Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves that you're fucking getting confused about.
No, I know Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Plans actually call for casting to be voiced by... Okay. Oh, sorry.
He was meant to be voiced by him. This is a Mandela effect, Joe.
How did my
Joe, this is a Mandela effect. Your brain.
Wait,
you at this time.
Okay, here you go. Casting as major character, Aladdin's dad. He's okay. Aladdin, right? Casting his father, Aladdin.
I wasn't questioning if he looked like Aladdin.
He looks just like... Okay, sorry. It was John Rhys Davies. It was Gimli.
Okay.
But
nobody does it at all.
But... It was meant to be Sean Connery.
That is you have been in the Mandela effect.
I am going to bury this information and make sure people know it's Sean Connery. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. So...
Ninja Scroll.
So, in the end, the gold gets sunk. Jubei escapes.
Yeah, the gold does get sunk,
and the Yoda guy, who to me had his eyes kept poking out.
Oh yeah, his eyes were weird.
Like the end in Metal Gear 3. That's the exact thing. Yeah. And what? Has he got slightly controlled by plant powers like the end in Metal Gear 3? Exactly the fucking same.
Maybe. Is the end the one that's dying, the old guy?
Well, he's just super old and he uses photosynthesis to stay alive. Just like...
Yeah, that is a lot like that.
There's a lot of things that are like Metal Gear 3.
I enjoyed Ninja Scroll. I mean, there's obviously I don't enjoy feeling like awkward and sort of like having to like feel a bit weird. Watching people get raped and that.
Well, there wasn't actually any technical rape.
That big dude grabbing that girl and lifting her up.
No. Yeah, it was close rape, but it wasn't nice. It was definite sexual assault.
Yes, 100%. But I mean, I think as a film, it was really good. It was very, very 90s, like you say.
Super dark, super gory.
It wasn't that gory. I didn't think it was too gory. I mean,
arms and legs getting ripped from
that was pretty brutal,
off.
but it wasn't as gory as it could have been. Like heads getting cut off, but there wasn't like a massive amount of blood. It wasn't like Angel Cop. Where it was just ridiculous amounts. And seeing the 18 thing, I was thinking there's going to be a fucking load of blood, and there's also just stupid amounts, and there's also going to be a stupid amount of swearing. There wasn't actually that much swearing. Stylistically, it was great because it had a bit of everything, like sort of like Japanese, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like everything looked like it should have been there. It feels like Batman Ninja took quite a bit of quite a large.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they kind of stole quite a lot of the ideas of this and how everything looked.
Yeah. To me, like I think it's a film full of loads of cool. I think. All the characters have great little ideas. It's a million great little ideas, but I don't necessarily think it especially drags a little bit like the last sort of half when they get to that town and then it's like just get us. I don't know. It just as soon as the ninja started loading gold in the boat, I was like when they've got the repeated animations of ninjas running up inside.
Yeah. Also, they'd be able to do that in literally no time. At all. Then they should have been gone. It felt like the boat. I just didn't really understand where they were going with it because the guy kept it so quiet. I didn't understand why the gold had been moved so late.
It's bizarre. Yeah. What are you waiting for?
Why are you waiting so long? I don't know. All the bosses, like...
it's like a video game.
But I wish I'd seen him kill them more, instead of them kill themselves.
Yeah.
Because it felt like at least 3 or 4 of them just died by, like...
Well, some of them killed each other, didn't they? 2 of them killed each other.
Killed each other, and then she killed another one. How did the... Oh yeah, and also the guy in the shadows just gets the sword thrown at him. He just throws it, and he's like, "Okay, we're done now."
Yeah,
and it's like, right, he's dead, and it's like, right, we had so much build up of that character.
It's like so when you're
for them to just die like that, and he fingered her, and it's like, all right, maybe he just would have died anyway because he fingered her.
Actually, I just remember the whole.
It doesn't even matter because as soon as he fingered her, it's like
I've just remembered the best thing. So the fingering guy. So when he first gets hit, he gets his leg chopped off. And he just hops away.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that. He just bounced off.
Right, I've got one leg. Guess I'll hop. And it was like he'd had his leg off 100 of the times, and he's like,
I guess I'll hop. And then the other guy's like, I'll get after it.
But then he killed that dog. I thought that was pretty cool. Then so he kills a dog on his waist, and the guy's chasing the blood, and then he finds that dog with a shuriken in it. I say there's loads of cool ideas.
Yeah, it's pretty smart.
Let's do scores.
Okay, scores I have no fucking clue. I'm going to go for.
Thought about it.
A 5.
Yeah,
that's my score.
I can agree with that. Mine's pretty close to that.
It was good. I did really thoroughly enjoy it, but there was loads of bits where I was just like, oh, I feel awkward. Oh, and then also loads of bits where I was like, that doesn't really make much sense. I want to see more of that sort of stuff go on and less of the weird talking.
Yeah, the awkwardness I didn't mind so much more because I was like, well, I can imagine that happening at this time. It seemed to fit in. It was more, but the story could have been pushed a bit more, and the old man chatted a lot too much. He was a lot of exposition monster, just like blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for mine's like I think it's got a lot of decent. Mine's like a 5.2.
Okay, so 5.1 is our unanimous score.
But most of my thing is the ideas. Maybe the film could have just been tweaked a little bit. If I was going to make one change that wasn't like major, I think I would have swapped Gemma for one like maybe Rock Guy, because I thought he was a better boss. I thought Gemma was a bit of a shit.
Yeah, Gemma just didn't really see him
do anything.
Tough
they
just
guy,
sort of
basically.
spoke about him.
I know he was invincible, but all his power was, apart from that, it was just punching.
Well, I thought the main big boss was the electric guy. So
he was like the comms guy, wasn't he? He was more controlling where people were going.
But then he sort of just died really quickly. Like it sort of felt like he should have been the one that It felt like he should have been the one that was there at the end up until the point when he was dying, because it felt like he was winning the whole like who's the best.
Oh, and he was planning. He was like,
yeah, he was the smart one. He was the best one. But then that girl was like, I just blew him up. Here's his arm. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Throw it in the river. But I did think that he should have stayed longer, and he was the better bad guy than the girl.
It made more sense. He was really the second in command.
Yeah,
and he was his sexy time man. So
that's it. But it felt like every one of them were getting fucked by the sexy time man, aside from maybe B-Man.
Yeah, he's got the most holes, but like
the other guy's just in the shadows jacking it, just making the girls do the things with his weird clawy fingers.
Yeah, that was. I was like, what is wet? I was like, I don't know these wet fingers. Oh God!
Like, yeah, and then his legs up.
I felt so bad.
He's just dead.
Yeah, he just had shut time.
I mean, she didn't even. If I was him and she was dying like that, I'd have fucked her and just been like.
She wasn't dying. When?
When she was. When she'd been stabbed.
Oh, not through the back, but then that's like.
I wouldn't fuck her in the back.
But like, that's not where my mind went. I just meant like.
Oh right, not
she was like bleeding out in the middle of the street.
I know she was bleeding out, but like she just wanted that. That's what she wanted. She was like, I wish we could have fucked.
No, because then he would have died.
Okay. No, he would have died.
You get poisoned, and you poison the poison, but then you get poisoned.
Wait, so if so he'd have kissed her and then taken off the poison.
So it's mine. It said he's equal.
So it's equal. But then surely, like, what if the kiss lasted like an extra 5 seconds? Then would he been like bad?
Same dose.
Well, same. But that's you just.
That's not.
Well, I think I
know a lot about medical stuff, and it's definitely.
You know a lot about the poison.
Nothing, then -1, then nothing again, and anything else.
Tell you what, let's try this. Let's go and eat some arsenic, and then let's go and just take some other poison.
Some equally like poison,
equally bad poison, and we'll see how well we work.
So, what's the score again, Mark? Sorry,
5.1.
That was Ninja Scroll.
That took 35 minutes.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Aladdin and the King of Thieves. Aladdin and Jasmine's dreams are finally coming true.
This is a happy day.
But a band of notorious thieves.
Open sesame!